It's been a long night, a nail-biter for Congressman Michael Guest, battling to win his third term in Congress, and he has been consistently trailing his Republican opponent, Michael Cassidy, all night. In just the last few moments, when those crucial votes came in from Rankin County, Michael Guest finally pulled ahead, and he may be victorious tonight. Of course, all the votes have not been counted. Joining us now is a veteran lawmaker from the state capitol, Lee Yancey, state lawmaker, state representative, former senator. Lee, what do you make of this very, very tight race tonight for Michael Guest, who many thought was a shoo-in for an easy re-election?
Rankin County and Madison County are such big population centers, and those votes had not come in, and so it's not surprising to me that Michael Guest is doing so well in Rankin and Madison County. That's where he served as district attorney for 3 terms. He's well loved. We all know what kind of work ethic he has, what character he has, what a great Christian man, family man that he is. So it doesn't surprise me that he's gone over the top with Rankin County and Madison County coming in.
But are you surprised that all night he was consistently behind Michael Cassidy? And I guess in some of these other big counties like Lauderdale and Oktibbeha, counties that are farther away from the metro, maybe the voters aren't as familiar with him. And you said that some of the voters he may be getting some backlash from all of the stuff that's happening in Washington right now.
I think different candidates are stronger in different areas. And I think the first time that Michael ran, he got great numbers from Rankin and Madison County, where he had been district attorney. And so it's just not surprising to me that he's continuing to do well in the metro area.
Have you had a chance to speak with him tonight?
I haven't seen him tonight. I'm looking forward to seeing him.
All right. Thank you very much. There's state lawmaker Lee Yancey. Of course, he's a veteran of many campaigns, a former state senator, now served in the state house. Michael Guest, again, for the first time tonight in the last few minutes, has pulled ahead in the Republican primary in the 3rd Congressional District. And if those votes consistently stay in his favor, he will win the Republican nomination for a chance to run for another term, to get a 3rd term in Congress. Of course, if he's successful tonight, he will, of course, face a Democrat in the November general election. We are not expecting to hear from Michael Guest tonight. Again, of course, as I said, he's been on pins and needles, very, very concerned about whether he would face a runoff and making sure that his opponent would stay below 50%. And at one point, Michael Cassidy was above 50%, but he's sort of back now. Michael Guest is in the lead, and his campaign is certainly hoping that's the way they will end the night, where he can have an outright 51% plus 1, 50% plus 1, where he won't have to face a runoff in 3 weeks. That's the very latest live in Brandon. Ross Adams, 16 WAPT News.